What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be checking out a fragrance clone by Alt Fragrances. This is a clone of Bond No. 9's New York Nights. So yeah, that's a fragrance, been getting a ton of hype. Everybody seems to like it. It was launched in 2017, so it's been around for a while. But Bond No. 9 is extremely expensive, like 300 bucks. So I picked this one up. I just ordered it for, I think it was $30. So yeah, obviously a big difference in price point. So we're gonna check it out together. We're gonna see if it's worth it or if it's not actually a good clone. So yeah, so enough chit chat. Let's check it out. For those of you who aren't familiar with Alt Fragrances, they usually kind of skimp on the packaging. It doesn't really tell you, it doesn't tell you what fragrance is going to be inside. So if you do order a bunch of them, you just got to open it up and check it out. So here it is. It's called Miami Nights, okay? And if you guys are interested in picking any of these Alt Fragrances up, I actually do have, I think it's 15% off. Anyway, I'll throw a link in the description for you guys. It's a discount, so just never pay full price for these. There's always some sort of a discount. Anyway, here's the bottle. The bottle for these Alt Fragrances, I never really like the presentation because it's a lot more minimalist, and that's kind of, you know, fair enough. That's how they keep the prices down so that they're so cheap. But really, it's going to be a cheap plastic cap, and then the atomizers are actually solid, so they don't skimp on that. But other than that, yeah, it's a pretty cheap presentation. So the notes of this fragrance, it's like a caramel type fragrance. Some people say that they smell banana in it, but yeah, it's like top notes of gardenia, carnation, and jasmine. Middle notes of patchouli, flowers, sandalwood, and C notes, and then base notes of caramel and toffee. All around, it's a pretty darn good fragrance. I have the sampler here for the real deal. I've owned that for a while. Really like it. It's a great fragrance, and this is unisex. So, okay, so there's that one, and then here's the cologne. So atomizer, it's actually a decent atomizer. Nothing to really complain about there. Okay, so enough chit chat. Let's compare. Now there are some tiny differences, but holy moly, these are very good. And I think what Alt has been doing, because pretty much all of the Alt fragrances, I've only had one that wasn't good, and that was the Versace Eros one. Don't get the Versace Eros one. Literally every other fragrance clone that they do is like almost spot on. It's like 99%, you know, 95% there. So I think they're using GCMS, like gas chromatography, mass spectroscopy. So since they're a bigger company, they can run it through this super expensive machine and tell you exactly how much of each ingredient there is in there. I used those machines when I was in the quant lab in undergrad. It's crazy, but that way they can like perfectly copy, which has got to be what they're doing, because this is so darn close. I think really the only minor difference, you guys might not even be able to pick up on this a whole lot. There's a slight tinge of like almost like a banana type note in this one, and they've even copied that in this one, but just a little bit less. So maybe this one's a little bit better. As far as performance, I would say this one has moderate to strong projection, and then this one is more moderate projection. So it's not weak by any means, but definitely this one, this OG one, is slightly stronger. And it has that banana note, which they don't announce. Obviously, they don't put it in the notes, but I think they're just using isoamyl acetate, which gives it kind of that you know, ethereal, that banana type note to it. I don't know if they meant to do that, but it's like almost like a caramel banana. Great fragrance, great clone. I'm gonna say 92 to 95% similar range. You know, there's some slight differences, but definitely worth it. I mean, because 300 bucks versus like $30. So this is, yeah, Extrait de Parfum. I would say it performs more like an eau de toilette, and it's kind of like that with most of them. It's like an EDT, EDP, you know, and this is a 30 ml. So yeah, I would recommend this one, guys. Don't do the Versace Eros one, but definitely check this out. I'll throw links in the description, of course, as always. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. Oh, and before we go, I did do a giveaway fragrance giveaway. So I'm gonna announce the results. The winner was a guy named @max_out. You won. So, you know, a couple of videos ago, right, we did that giveaway. I was giving away a fragrance from Okcha Perfumes. So he won a full bottle of Praise the Perfume. So I'll message you, you know, we'll get in contact and I'll send this over to you. So congratulations. Hopefully I'll be doing some more of these kind of giveaways soon. Let me know in the comments if that kind of thing interests you, if you like the giveaways. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.